Garrosh versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Victory or death!
I'm actually gonna... that's bad. I'm actually gonna keep the shield block because I only have 2 4-drops here. So it's hard for me to coin out 2 Bloodhoof Braves in a row. The cards I would want is something like Slam, Fire War Axe, maybe even Shield Slam, things like that. And then Harrison Jones. I feel like I need to find a way to deal 4 damage to Pillagers, the #1 threat. It'd be too weird to keep a hand, which is what I had. Stuff like Ravaging Ghoul and Bash. It's hard to bash and Ravaging Ghoul down a Tomb Pillager. That's 6 mana. Okay, so we can't really slam Ghoul next turn to kill 3 health minions, because it's going to be 4 health minions. I might as well just Ghoul here. Still need a way to find a way to deal with 4 health minions.
Thank you.
That belongs in a museum.
2, 3, 4, 5. We have 9 cards. If he saps, we lose a card, but whatever.
This guy's toast.
We have some brawls. Maybe we can brawl Van Cleef, but yeah, otherwise we're probably burning our execute and slam revenge execute. Need to kill this 8 health, 8 attack on board. We can't just drop Karen, then lose the saps, chain saps, or even just conceals. I'm just go on a whim and say it's not worth the coin hero power. My best minion to play would be Ysera against Sap, because at least I get a Ysera card. All my hand is weak against Sap, and Zoth would be the best, but I don't have any death rattles. Maybe just spam Karen, like Karen spam him down. Karen is better than Chilmol against, well, both against Sap and not against Sap. They're both death rattles for Enzoth.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
6. Man, problem here is I have no good moves against Sap. Because Brawl, I can't realistically. Brawl is what, realistically, spending 5 to remove half his board. Acolyte Brawl. Maybe next turn if we're desperate enough.
Let the pain speak.
Oh yeah!
Well played. I get it.
We desperate. We desperate.
Garrosh versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine! Victory or death!
I think about this matchup. Okay, so this matchup, I should keep this weapon, obviously, then stuff like Slam, Acolyte, Ravaging Ghoul. And Brawl. Brawl's probably a keep. Let me just go ahead and... I have 4 weapon charges, especially with the second Fireworks. I should keep up with the board, because I can only attack once a turn. And Zoo's playing like minions left and right.
Buying or selling.
Just in case I get a 3-drop. Warrior plays a little bit differently now, I feel, without Deathbite, because before you could realistically like maybe just hero power here, then play your axe on 3, but I feel like there's no point in ever not playing this now, because you're never going to play another weapon. Well, I guess if you want to play around Ooze, that's kind of weird. I think it's not good to play around Ooze, and decks that probably don't run it. And also, you could top deck 3 drops.
The light protects me. The light protects me.
I smell blood. Get in there and fight, maggot!
I'm gonna have to brawl next turn. He can only play 2 more minions on the Councilman. Dude, this is not revengeable, this board. This guy is a problem. I died a PO if I don't trade. I feel like armor's probably worth more than Acolyte. Because assuming that best case scenario is he doesn't have anything to play above 2 health, getting the armor for Geddon, and then I can just card True Heart plus hero power.
Garrosh versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine! Victory or death!
This deck, maybe I shouldn't be running Harrison Jones. I'm already good enough in like against matchups against Warrior.
Buying or selling.
This is a much better hand though. My hand was kind of weird there. Even though I had 2 Fireworks, I had nothing else. And they're severely diminishing returns after the first Fireworks.
Stop yelling! Let the pain speak to me.
This Ghoul's just too important to use here. I don't even clear the board with Ghoul. I can attack and Ghoul, leave a 1-1 against the Ghoul, and then he can just like abusive in and then take board control. I lose the effect. Really important for me to save it for tentacles and just when he storms the board. The thing is, like, it's also about like buying turns. So now Ghoul is actually really good. In fact, it's definitely too good to pass up here. I'm killing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power. Maybe 4 if you count the villager as not dying. But it still like deals with half a villager in the long run. I have some other removal. Execute here is not completely unreasonable, even though there's Doomguard, because if I want Sylvanas, I want to set up the board where it's as safe as possible for me next turn. Like, there's almost no scenarios where I would want to brawl in 5. Harrison is just like a bad card. Is again in this matchup, too weak.
You call that?
So like over multiple turns, it's important for me to. That Flame Imps representing not just 3 damage, but 6 and potentially even more.
I have no time for games.
Maybe this is too fast. I could have thought about playing Harrison here. I still curve out though. 6, 5, 7. I waste 1 mana. I think it's better. Harrison trades and he can do whatever. This guy has some tension for Zoo because Zoo doesn't. Well, unless he runs Moral Coil, very unlikely. He has to like trade in something weird like abusive. Give me the abusive or something. Maybe just go face. I see him trading. There's no way he's going face. If he goes face, Brawl's really bad for him. And his board's not that weak against Sylvanas, so... I actually probably should have traded first before playing that. 1, 2, 3... If I play 4 minions on board, Sea Giant costs 6 mana, he can play it. If I just trade in, so I guess he can still play Sea Giant no matter what. Unless I bash Hero Power... Basically, I think Bash is worth more than Harrison here, and it's fairly similar in strength. But to play around Sea Giant is huge, so I'm gonna go ahead and Bash. Slam is more valuable to cycle and trade, except for Baron Geddon, if I can do that, or Chillwell, I guess. But yeah, it's important not to get Sea Giant here because I have a hard time dealing with Sea Giant with my 7 drops.
Extraordinary. Who dares summon me?
Oh, that was painful for him. Geddon's not the worst. Geddon forces a trade. It's good enough to win the game, I think. I'm not sure. If I play Chillwell and he trades here and then trades here and plays like stuff with more than 4 health, the Geddon, or more than 2 health, Geddon might be a little bit hard to use. I don't have slam mana for Geddon, so I can't kill stuff like 4 health guys. Yeah, I actually should have played Geddon, I think. This is bad against second PO. He lost the PO.
Why do you call? I have an axe to grind.
I feel like we have enough value to play this over Harrison. This is stronger than Harrison. And we have Slam to cycle for other stuff. Let's say he gets Tentacles, it's 4 minions. It's 8 damage, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess there's no world I die to Tentacles.
That belongs in a museum.
This deck is not proactive, by the way. It's a reactive control where